Hey everyone, it's Cygnus, and welcome back to another episode of All the Magic Spellbound. Today, we're going to be hopping into the end and beating the Ender Dragon. If you enjoy the video, remember to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you get notified when new episodes come out. Anyways, let's get right into it. So at the end of the last episode, I said that I was going to go ahead and get some mob farms set up and do some enchanting to get things ready. Well, I lost track of time just a little bit. So I set up the Enderman farm, which we're gonna go check that out right now. So I just have it set up right up here, and I have a little mechanism set up. So this is basically done so that when they land here, I can use my Dagger of Sacrifice, which I have in this, and I'll get to explaining this in a second. I can use the Dagger of Sacrifice to immediately kill them. And I have right here a redstone link set up with some ender pearls to a spawner that is upstairs with another link set up on it that basically connects them together so I can turn on the spawner. Now, when they're standing here above this blood altar, I can left click and just instantly kill them. Now, I did this for a considerably long time and ended up enchanting and getting Silk Touch. So, we'll let this clear out real quick, make sure there's not more of them. I don't want them teleporting around, that'd be unfortunate. There's one more? Yeah. So I went ahead and set up some other spawners. Things got a little out of hand. So I ended up sitting in front of one of these three spawners. So this right here is my Blaze spawner. And if I turn it on, blazes will spawn. It'll do exactly what the other one does, just with blazes. And that's basically what that does. Same thing, and we have a third one that I also went ahead and set up that is back here. And this third one is for creepers, because I wanted to get gas tiers, which creepers drop something from Reliquary that can be converted directly into gas tiers. And I wanted the gas tiers because I wanted to make a thing called the Charm of the Treasure Hunter. So this is actually pretty easy to make. We had a couple Heart of the Earth, so we went ahead and made this. That's why I needed the gas tier. And I made the Essence of Raging Life, which was actually pretty cheap to make. It didn't really cost me anything. And the cocoa beans I apparently had, I just had one from some chest that I had found. So, made that, and now I can infinitely grow whatever crop that I want immediately. I sat at those spawners for about 10 hours. See, when I ended the last episode, I think we were around day 90, and now we're on day 137. My playtime, go to statistics, my playtime has considerably gone up. So you got time played right there, 1.46 days. So I've almost played a day and a half just sitting on this world. Because of that, I was able to get a considerable amount of enchantments. So I have this, which I bought from a traveling merchant with some emeralds that I got from trading with a guy, all of my coal and iron, which I eventually did get back because I went mining, because I got my fortune pickaxe to fortune 4. And I also have the treasure hunter, so it's actually fortune 5. And I got my diamond axe to efficiency 5, unbreaking. And I have my silk touch pickaxe with efficiency 5 and unbreaking 4. I also made myself a very, very good bow and upgraded my vampiric sword. So it now has a bit of looting, Vorpal, lifesteal. I can't enchant this anymore just because it costs like 56 levels to put anything on it. And my netherite shovel now has efficiency 4, apparently. But my armor, so the Time-Worn Visage, it's the helmet, gives me huge protection, huge unbreaking. I have respiration, rebounding, so if a projectile hits me, there's a chance it'll bounce off. Insight, so all of the experience farming I was doing after I got that was made even more efficient, which let me enchant everything else. And End Veil. The End Veil is important since we're going to the end. It's going to allow us to look at Endermen and not trigger them. Then we have Diamond Chestplate. This is pretty standard. Blessing gives me a random benefit whenever I get hit. Diamond Leggings, same there. And these are the Diamond Boots from earlier. I just took the name off of them. And we also made ourselves an Obsidian Skull. Pretty cheap. Saves us from fire damage for 30 seconds. Our Voodoo Doll we're keeping. Made ourselves a Warp Stone with some of the Ender Pearls. And speaking of, let's grab ourselves some Ender Pearls. I already made some Eyes of Ender to make a Ender chest, which let me make the Ring of Ender. Very easy to make. which I then use to make this. So I can access my ender chest whenever. So I'm using it to store important items and tools that I may need at any time, like my Unbreaking 3 shears, or my spell book, my knife, waystones, or even an enchanted golden apple if stuff starts to get a little hairy. So let's get some of our ender pearls and let's make ourselves some more eyes of ender, because we're definitely going to need a few, but we're not going to need this much. It's really just precautionary, and we'll take a little bit off of that. Apparently you can't do that in your own crafting menu. That's unfortunate. Take some of these just because we will need these. Now, we're probably not going to be doing anything in the Inn City today, but we are almost definitely going to be able to kill the actual Inn Dragon, and I'm making sure to bring glass bottles this time because I'm going to need a lot of dragon breath if I want to upgrade my enchanting station to get better enchants. I will need quite a lot of it, actually. So I think the only thing I need to do is grab an arrow, because even though I have infinity, usually it still needs me to have at least a arrow. So we'll just take one of those and that should be sufficient. And I think that's everything we need. I made some slightly better food. It's called ratatouille. It gives me nourishment, which is just a buff. I don't actually recall entirely what it does, but it should be useful. So we are going to go on our adventure. And I'll deposit my extra buckets, organize that, got everything we need. We'll bring the water, keep the bottles out because we will need them. This angelic feather got a little while ago, it was in my reliquary chest, and it allows me to jump higher and not take fall damage, or at least if I take fall damage, it consumes hunger instead of my life. So let's go ahead and find out where we need to go. So we're gonna jump up here, press F5, and throw this out. Oh, so we're going that way. Well, it's time for the road trip, I guess. All right, it seems that we have found it, so we can start getting down to where we need to be. Up, and there it is. We immediately got the library. And you'll notice that I have night vision now. That's because of the little treasure hunter thing. It's very convenient. And what do we have here? Ring of Rending, Potion of Mana Generation, Amulet of Damage. That might be useful. Let me see if we can put that on. We can. All right. And a book called My Prince. Cupidity, don't really care about those books. We can drop down and get this chest. Attack speed, Ring of Rending again, and nothing we care too much about. Okay, let's find ourselves the portal. Though I have a feeling that's not going to be too difficult with the layout of this place, considering it's completely torn open. Open that door. Huh. This looks promising. If it was just, you know, a little more complete. Oh, we got another clock. I went through a lot of those earlier. And more of that. More death prevention. Always need more of those. Yeah, I'm really concerned about there being some kind of spawn error that has resulted in there just not being any actual portal. Oh, got one of those. Oh, I am dumb. It was right there the whole time. Hello, everyone. Get our Silk Touch pickaxe because I do want that. Hello. Please get off. Oh, you're tough. Okay, Silk Touch pickaxe. There we go. Let's fill this out with Ender Eyes. Oh, before I forget, I will glitch and fall through that Ender. Okay, so only thing it seems like I've forgotten is my shield. So I'm going to run back and grab that. So we'll place a waystone here, just like this, in portal, and we'll probably end up moving this inside. Don't need it out here. Let's head home and grab ourselves a shield. Probably sleep as well. And put away some of the stuff we just got, because we don't really need it. Alright, and we're back, and that means it's finally time to fight the Ender Dragon. And yeah, we're gonna do that before the end of this episode. So let's go in and get it. And you may notice the color palette's a little different, and that's because this has the End expansion, which is a nice little mod that adds some extra stuff to the end. Just got to get these out. There we go. Hey, get these real quick. There we go. And we got that one earlier. A little higher on that. Ooh, going to get this. And thank you for Dragon's Breath. Always need more of that now. Get that one. Up a little higher, my bad. A little lower now. And there, and that one should almost hit. There we go. And we'll get this one. There we go. And just that one. Little higher one more time. There we go. I think that's all of them. We should just now be able to... Oh, there's one more. Let's get that. Come on. Yes. And now we can just focus down the dragon. This shouldn't take us too long. Let's grab ourselves some more of this. Sweet, sweet Dragon's Breath. Is that getting Dragon's Breath and Ender Air? That's interesting. Okay, let's... Come on. Now we fight the Ender Dragon, now we actually get her down. And I'm going to put this on my bar because knowing me... Oh, that's an interesting ability to get. Oh. Yeah, we don't want to be in there. Ooh. Come on. We portal or pearl. We can. And now back to the arrow cycle. I don't like to bed cycle in mod packs. It's just not as fun. Go. Go. You'll notice my bow is happening a little quicker than it might normally. It's because of quick draw. But I still have the muscle reflex of a slower bow. Come on. It's actually going very quickly. We're almost done. Oh. Well, that's not good. Let's not take that damage. No free hits here. We are almost done. We are very over-prepared for this, but this is just the start of the mid-game, I guess you could even call it. There's going to be a lot going on soon. Let's grab a couple more of these. And that's our Dragon's Breath. Got. Probably switch to this, get a bit more. Amazing. And she's coming down. Okay, we're going to curl over and start whacking her with a sword. There we go. That's it. We got a Vorpal hit, and we have now beaten the End Dragon. Hello, little tiny man. Where did he go? Sir? Very weird. Anyways. That, I think... Oh, and now we can actually put this to good use with it doing something this time. So let's believe, yeah, what did I bind it to? Yeah, there we go. And we can now, oh, where'd it go? It's gotta be here somewhere. Unless it actually fell. Well, it seems like it did actually fall in, but it's not too big of a deal because we will be coming back, and to make sure we can get here easily, we're going to leave a little waystone here and name it the end. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and in the next episode, we're going to get into the deeper parts of all the mods we've just sort of been introducing as we've been going. Now, if you liked the video, remember to leave a like on the video and a comment down below. And if you want to see more of this, just remember to hit that subscribe button and the bell, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.